Well, good morning. I am here after a night of just church activities, praying, whatever else you do in church. I haven't been to church in a while. That aside, good morning. Beautiful Arizonian landscapes as we have this conversation at 8:35 a.m. on a Saturday. Good morning. Hello. So I just want to talk about this key concept that kind of always comes into play. You know, when you out, a night in a social environment, or just even just really normal life, is the concept just of flowing. Flowing with it, not having a game plan. Have you, for what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, just flowing. It's so funny because the brain kind of has this way of just sorting out the pieces, for lack of a better term, just making things be okay. If you don't try to like have yourself say a certain something, period. So it was so funny because last night I remember specifically that I was having a conversation with someone, and I was kind of like, well, you have to make sure that you're on point, be smart. And literally the next idea in my head was just something so idiotic. I was kind of like, holy fuck, did everybody just say that? Which is very common. If you try to, say something you don't want to, say something you're trying to say without naturally saying it. So it's funny because maybe like 5 minutes later, I was in a different conversation, and I was just not really thinking what I was going to say. I just was kind of flowing with it, and it was just gold. It was like fucking, Kevin Hart and whatever the comedian you want to state, just a normal routine in the day to life of, right? No contrivedness, no artificial, things being communicated. It was just so smooth, and I realized I'm like, holy fuck, wow, like my personality kind of knows what to do already. Just do it. Don't try to do something I don't want to do. Just do what I know is being normal. That's it. I mean, literally, like that's it. It's that easy, and it's just again something that was very intriguing to me because it's such a simple concept, yet so many people find it so difficult to communicate and, well, just do going forward. Another another situation. I was talking to this girl, and she was very attractive, and I watched like I don't know 3, 4, 5 guys go up beforehand, and just the hot girl blase, like the yeah, we've all had that before. We know it. The hot girl blase, and I was again in this kind of free flowing state, not really thinking, not really trying for any type of result or anything like that, and I just kind of walked up and I said something so ridiculous, like along the lines of, I am here, you are here, we are both here. Yes, you heard that correctly. And she was awestruck. You know what I mean? It's so funny because again, it's like if you heard that, we're here, they're here, huh? Like that's not very smooth, not very charismatic. Well, it doesn't have to be. It's all about where you're coming from. Just the way it's communicated. It was just so funny to me because, everyone looks for these special, lines or certain things that you want to, communicate in a certain type of way. It doesn't really fucking matter. It's more importantly just about, again, not being in the way of you being able to be your best self. And yeah, that's what last night was a good reminder of all these concepts. And again, it's listen, like easier said than done. I mean, I'm maybe do a different video as far as how to get out of your head in order to be your best self. But that aside, it's just very interesting to me when we spend so much time working and just doing all these things during the week that are just fucking so challenging and energy taking, and you get the point. Just to go out and not really have that much fun. I mean, fuck that. I'm sorry. I mean, just fuck that. Fuck that. And a big part of that is really just the concept of, getting in your own way, being in your head, whatever the term you want to attach to it. Again, a simple concept, but easier said than done. And so I want to remind you from here on in, right, when you go out, you're fucking at a family barbecue, it really doesn't matter, wherever you are, whatever social environment, you are partaking the activities to which present themselves. Let it go. Just let it the fuck go. Because at the end of the day, guess what? It's you against yourself. That's right, you against yourself. That simple, I know. So, well, I bid you farewell. Beautiful day, right? Beautiful day. And, well, until next time, as my friend JB would normally say.